Waking up shivering on a stairway bed, with a thunderstorm pounding inside of my head. They tried to prescribe me some chemical pills, but these hospital corridors give me the chills. I pull off the wires, I unplug the machine, looking for a healing that is vital and clean. Sweating out the poison through my shivering skin, paying the toll for my comfortable sin. The doctors are talking, but I don't hear a sound. My medicine is waiting deep in the ground. Need to walk barefoot on the African dirt to pull out the venom and banish the hurt. We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash. We're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits. Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. Fasting for days just to clear up the haze, escaping the center of this medical maze. The shaman is brewing a bitter green leaf, offering a genuine lasting relief. My hands are still shaking, my vision is blurred, but the songs of the ancestors finally are heard. I trade my addiction for a spiritual high, watching the eagles circle the sky. We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash. We're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits. Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. This is the only recovery that we're gonna take. Breathe in life, exhale the death, fighting for a sober breath. Heal the mind. Oh, we're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits. Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. Clean and sober, the nightmare is over. Rehab roots will set you free. official belongings, passports stamped heavily by officials, boarding passes clutched nervously tightly, vessels awaiting, passengers are dark.
Anchors lifting from murky depths, engines rumbling beneath metallic decks, propellers churning frothy white waves, coastlines shrinking into distant horizons,
leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyage. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Compasses pointing towards northern directions, maps unfolded showing vast geographies, navigators charting courses through gales, sailors braving unpredictable maritime weather, language barriers causing confusing corrections, customs agents inspecting baggage thoroughly, visas expiring before intended dates, citizenship remaining a complex puzzle, leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Crossing perilous waters demands bravery, uprooted families clinging together fiercely, new beginnings require immense sacrifice, hope anchoring ships in turmoil. Pack back, board ship, sail far, long trip. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, water staining bruised cheeks permanently. Emotional fatigue overwhelming strong fighters, crying quietly behind iron barricades. Sorrow fueling ultimate resistance movements.
Gunpowder mixing alongside fresh wounds, broken swords discarded near trenches, warriors bleeding upon muddy front lines,
Shields splintered during fierce combat, anguish forging absolute courage, pain manifesting absolute power, rebel tears, weeping soldiers,
defiance born from tragedy,
rebel tears, salty drops,
vengeance disguised as sadness. Cannons roaring across decimated valleys, helicopters circling above flaming ruins, comrades falling, clutching chest plates, casualties mounting beyond acceptable numbers.
Youth screams echoing inside bunkers, bandages soaking scarlet hues rapidly, letters unread tucked inside pockets, grief transforming into pure rage, anguish forging absolute courage, pain manifesting absolute power, rebel tears, weeping soldiers,
defiance born from tragedy,
rebel tears, salty drops, vengeance disguised as sadness.
With sorrow,
Oceans created from collective sobbing,
tsunamis washing away tyrannical regimes.
victory demands heavy emotional tolls. Marching, marching forward, forward, weeping, fighting onward.
Defiance born from tragedy,
Rebel tears, salty drops, vengeance disguised as sadness.
Giant eyes,
Weapons raised, freedom won. They handed me a map drawn in pure gold, told me stories of a paradise of old. I packed my bags, left the wasteland behind, searching for a piece I desperately needed to find. But the fruit on the trees tastes bitter and dry, and there's a storm brewing in the perfect sky.
Crossed the desert sand, sailed the boiling sea, believing this haven was meant for you and me. Got to the gates, but the angels were asleep, guarding secrets that the holy shouldn't keep. The mountains are majestic, but they cast a cold shade, realizing the promises have started to fade. We follow the compass, we follow the star, didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked, now there is absolutely no turning back. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Prophets whispering in the market square, selling salvation, but the cupboards are bare. I look in their eyes, just greed staring back, painting the holy white canvas to black. My tambourine broke on the marble floor, I don't wanna sing their praises anymore. The holy water is muddy and thick, this grand illusion is making me follow the compass, we follow the star, didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked, now there is absolutely no turning back. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Is there a real sanctuary somewhere out there, or just another mirage in the desert air? Take off the crown, strip away the disguise. I'd rather have the ugly truth than beautiful lies. Fate in paradise, lost in the promised land, slipping through my hands. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, Hawkers playing out the tune instruments loudly, vendors shouting daily discount prices, tourists purchasing fake silver rings.
Urban artistic expressions colliding beautifully.
Rebellious youth
Finding creative outlets. Wailing Camden, alternative hub. Masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene. Pierced teenagers making loud statements.
Trains rumbling across iron bridges above, pigeons fighting over discarded chips, sticky floors inside famous dive bars, bouncers checking identification cards strictly.
Tattoo sketching stories upon pale arms. Hair dyed bright pink today. Independent creators selling handmade crafts. Cassette tapes stacked in plastic crates. Urban artistic expressions colliding beautifully. Rebellious youth finding creative outlets. Wailing Camden, alternative hub. Masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene. Pierced teenagers making loud statements.
Gentrification efforts,
Authenticity,
resisting mainstream commercialization.
strongly independent spirit surviving against all odds. Freedom rings through noisy streets.
Pluck string, sip pine,
Sip pine, scream loud. Hey, hey, hey. Wailing Camden, alternative hub. Masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene. Pierced teenagers making loud statements. And buzzes, crowd cheers.
train departs.
Staring blankly at a terrifying white canvas, feeling uninspired, completely directionless. Then you walked in with dirt on your shoes, bringing the colors that I needed to use. Your tangled hair carries the scent of the pine. Suddenly a brilliant idea is entirely mine.
Carrying a notebook filled with scribbled rhyme, a traveling poet, ignoring the constraints of time. I offer a metaphor, I suggest
just a phrase guiding your brush through the creative maze.
A visionary drifter
Spreading the seed, fulfilling your imaginative desperate need. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear,
eradicating the typical artistic fear.
we mix the palette, we sketch out the line,
Crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine.
guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word,
Making sure the silent expressions are heard.
a beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place.
Hey, I play a chord progression on this hollow wood, teaching you to express what you understood. The gallery waits for the final display.
We work meticulously throughout the day, tracing the contours, defining the shape, a glorious, imaginative, grand escape. You are the catalyst, you are the spark, illuminating the corners of the dark. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear,
Eradicating the typical artistic fear.
we mix the palette, we sketch out the line,
Crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine.
guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the border, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word,
Making sure the silent expressions are heard. A
beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place.
Splash the paint, write the stanza down. The greatest collaboration in the entire town. Our imagination is running beautifully wild,
Creating art as freely as a curious child,
stroke by stroke,
line by line,
vision waking, heart divine.
muse is here, guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word,
Making sure the silent expressions are heard. A
beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place.
masterpiece finished.
The muse smiles, art remains. Your side of the mattress is terribly cold, a tragic conclusion to a story foretold. I stare at the ceiling, I count every crack, knowing that you are not coming back. The silence is heavy, it rings in my ear, a constant reminder that you are not here.
Packing my suitcase in the dead of the dawn. The affection we harbored is completely gone.
I walk down the driveway, I don't look behind, trying to erase your face from my mind. But every footstep echoes down the street, a miserable rhythm of total defeat. The communication dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dark heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone.
I sit at the bar, order whiskey neat, staring at strangers walking down the street,
Trying to drown out the sound of your name,
but the lingering reverb remains just the same.
tearing up photographs, burning the mail, watching our history terribly fail. The space in this apartment is echoing loud. I'm perfectly isolated inside of a crowd. The communication dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dark heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone.
Disconnect the cables,
Cut the final wire
pouring cold water.
on a dying fire.
There is no repairing,
What is totally torn?
just a haunting frequency
Left to mourn. Nothing left but the sting, fading out, fading out. Living in a massive dark heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone. Just an echo. Let it go. Dark heartbreak, break, break, break. Stained glass filtering morning sunlight beautifully. Wooden pews filled with devoted congregants. Pastors delivering passionate Sunday sermons. Hymnals open to page 73.
Choirs wearing purple silken robes, percussion shaking with precise rhythm.
Hand claps echoing throughout the sanctuary. Voices harmonizing in pure joy.
Spirit moving through the congregation,
Acknowledging past transgressions openly.
soulful redemption,
Washing clean.
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
Soulful redemption. Second chance.
Grace elevating,
Broken. Spirits higher.
approaching the altar with deep humility, kneeling down upon velvet cushions, confessing wrongdoing softly into microphones.
Tears of relief washing dirty faces. Baptismal pools filled with warm liquids, submerging completely under the surface. Rising up, feeling entirely reborn. Applause erupting from the back rows.
Spirit moving through the congregation,
Acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption. Washing clean.
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
Soulful redemption. Redemption. Second chance.
Grace elevating,
Broken. Spirits high. Let go of heavy burdens now. Embrace unconditional love and mercy. Transform dark past into bright futures. Walk righteously from this day forward. Sing loud,
oh,
praise high,
step forth,
step forth, be saved. Soulful redemption, washing clean.
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
Redemption, second chance.
Grace elevated,
Broken. Spirits higher. Amen spoken. Choir hums. Peace settles. Your side of the mattress is terribly cold. A tragic conclusion to a story foretold. I stare at the ceiling, I count every crack, knowing that you are not coming back. The silence is heavy, it rings in my ear, a constant reminder that you are not here.
Packing my suitcase in the dead of the dawn. The affection we harbored is completely gone. I walk down the driveway, I don't look behind, trying to erase your face from my mind. But every footstep echoes down the street, a miserable rhythm of total defeat. The communication dissolves dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone. I sit at a bar, order whiskey neat, staring at strangers walking down the street, trying to drown out the sound of your name, but the lingering reverb remains just the same.
Tearing up photographs, burning the mail, watching our history terribly fail. The space in this apartment is echoing loud. I'm perfectly isolated inside of a crowd. The communication dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone.
Disconnect the cables, cut the final wire, pouring cold water
On a dying fire,
there is no repairing what is totally torn.
just a haunting frequency left to more. Echoing, nothing left but the sting. Fading out,
Fading out.
fading out. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay. Fading, 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 fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone. Just an echo, let it go. Dub heartbreak. Break, break, break. Break, break, break. Staring blankly at the terrifying white canvas, feeling uninspired, completely directionless. Then you walked in with dirt on your shoes, bringing the colors that I needed to use. Your tangled hair carries the scent of the pine. Suddenly a brilliant idea is entirely mine.
Carrying a notebook filled with scribbled rhyme, a driving poet ignoring the constraints of time. I offer a metaphor, I suggest a phrase, guiding your brush through the creative maze. A visionary drifter spreading the seed, fulfilling your imaginative desperate need.
The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch out the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting this quiet place.
I play a chord progression on this hollow wood, teaching you to express what you understood. The gallery waits for the final display. We work meticulously throughout the day,
Tracing the contours, defining the shape. A glorious, imaginative, grand escape. You are the catalyst, you are the spark, illuminating the corners of the dark. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch all the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melodies, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. Vision waking, art divine. Muse is here, guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melodies, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. Masterpiece finished, muse smiles, art remains. Holding the handwritten envelope in my shaking hand, the postmark reveals a distant coastal land. 10 years of silence, strictly dividing our lives. A stubborn resentment that foolishly survives. But the ink is smeared, the penmanship is frail, indicating that your absolute health begins to fail.
lying completely still in this hospice bed, rehearsing the apologies I never formally said. The monitor beeps with a lethargic slow pace,
staring at the ceiling, seeking exceptional grace. I drop my immense pride, I mail the confession, hoping to alleviate this ancient.
Bitter hostility to rest. I hear the hospital door gently push open wide, tears immediately welling up deep inside. You walk to the mattress, you touch my weak arm, providing an instant, miraculous, soothing charm.
I look at the wrinkles decorating your face. All the childhood anger is erased from this place. I whisper forgiveness directly into your ear. Banish the guilt, banish the lingering fear.
The stubborn grudges
Melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality, embracing the genuine fragile reality, finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption.
Forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain,
Washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient.
bitter hostility to rest. Let go of the anger,
Unclench the tight fist
we finally emerge from
from the cynical mist.
the ultimate closure.
Is wonderfully pure,
Love is the absolute.
definitive cure. Hold my hand.
Close your eyes.
No more distance, no more lies. Peace and less. Finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption.
Forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain.
Washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient.
Bitter hostility to rest.
Sweet forgiveness,
Quiet redemption.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers piercing polluted stratospheres. Executives counting digital currencies. Vaults securing shiny bullions. Greed driving market crashes.
Algorithms controlling stock exchanges. Mattresses trapping human minds.
Cybernetic cages locking users.
Passwords forgotten by admins.
Corruption infecting bureaucratic systems. Bribery buying political favors. Babylon's sorrow, modern empire. Capitalism failing innocent citizens. Babylon's sorrow, neon pyramid. Hierarchy crushing lower classes.
Contracts signed with ink. Lawyers defending guilty billionaires. Courtrooms favoring wealthy defendants. Justice scaled unevenly.
and bureaucratic systems, bribery buying political favors, Babylon sorrow, modern empire, capitalism failing innocent citizens, Babylon sorrow, neon pyramid, hierarchy crushing lower classes. Shattered parts. Whoa! Babylon sorrow, modern empire, capitalism failing innocent citizens, Babylon sorrow, neon pyramid, hierarchy crushing lower classes. System crash, empire falls, rebooting. Promised land tasting terribly sour, rotten apples beneath forbidden trees, holy mountains crumbling into dust, poison rivers flowing backwards now,
angels shedding black feathers downwards, serpents whispering
false enchantments,
golden chariots rusting alongside ditches,
prophets lost their divine visions, illusion shattered completely today, mirages disappearing from our sight. Bitter Zion, forsaken heaven, paradise lost, virtue compromised. Bitter Zion, tainted utopia, faith dissolved into pure acid.
Silver chalices filled with venom, altars overgrown by thorny weeds, sacred texts erased by winds. Eternity feels agonizingly brief suddenly.
Choir singing off-key melodies, harps possessing broken strings only, crowns tarnished, jewels missing entirely, majesty reduced to mere mockery, illusion shattered completely today, mirages disappearing from our sight. Bitter Zion, forsaken heaven, paradise lost, virtue compromised. Bitter Zion, tainted utopia, faith dissolved into pure acid.
securely forever.
Keys thrown into bottomless abysses.
Redemption seems utterly impossible.
Spiritual bankruptcy declared loudly.
Silence conquers everything.
Void consumes bitter Zion. Forsaken heaven. Paradise lost. Virtue compromised. Bitter Zion. Tainted utopia. Faith dissolved into pure acid. Empty throne, wasteland remains. Amen. Is painted by the midnight sky, a magnificent heritage that money cannot buy. They tried to bleach the history, rewrite the text, leaving the indigenous generations perplexed. But the melanin glows like an obsidian stone, reclaiming the glory of an ancestral throne.
Walking with the posture of an ancient king, refusing to be a puppet and a colonial string. The prejudice is rampant, the system is rigged, but the foundation of our culture is deeply digged. I wear my ebony skin as a badge of might,
shining exceptionally brilliant in the light.
From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean,
we survived a brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
The textbooks omitted our monumental deeds, but we are the flowers from invincible seeds. I tread my head to another tribal past, building a solidarity destined to last.
They mock the vernacular, they fear the drum, terrified of the power from which we come. I adorn my neck with the cowrie shell, breaking the chains of a sociological hell.
From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean,
we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting royal crown. Never let the system bring you down.
The machete swings down on the thick sugar cane. My shoulders are screaming in agonizing pain. The foreman is watching from a shaded white porch, while the midday atmosphere begins to violently scorch. My throat is entirely coated in the suffocating dust, working for a system that is fundamentally unjust.
Carrying the bundles on a blistered broken back, walking barefoot along the agricultural track. The pennies they pay us cannot buy a decent meal. We are the invisible cogs in the capitalist wheel,
Sweating out fluids till the body goes numb, trapped entirely under the master's thumb.
the ultraviolet rays
A punish in the field, demanding an impossibly massive harvest yield. We cultivate the sweetness for the wealthy to consume, while we are slowly marched toward an early tomb. Toiling strictly under the bitter sun, the grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage.
The whistle blows loud across the massive estate,
But we refuse to work beyond the iron gate,
we gather our brothers, we formulate a strike.
showing the overseer what the rebellion looks like.
They threaten starvation, they threaten the whip.
But we maintain a firm, unbreakable grip,
The solidarity strengthens in the blistering heat.
refusing to accept a humiliating defeat.
The ultraviolet rays
A punish in the field, demanding an impossibly massive harvest yield. We cultivate the sweetness for the wealthy to consume, while we are slowly marched toward an early tomb. Toiling strictly under the bitter sun, the grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage. Stand your ground, do not lift the blade. We are correcting the mistakes that they made. The soil is fertile, but the labor is ours, reclaiming the value of our physical hour. No more sweat, no more tears, ending the abuse of 100 years. Stand together, toiling strictly under the bitter sun. The grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage. The sun goes down, labor stops. Bitter, bitter sun.
tested by the flames of cruel desire. The temperature rises, the oxygen burns. This fragile exterior finally learns to withstand the pressure, endure the heat, refusing to accept a bitter defeat.
Placed directly upon the heavy anvil, enduring the strikes with an absolute will. Sparks are flying across the darkened room, forging a weapon to conquer the gloom. The hammer descends with a punishing blow,
but my inner foundation continues to grow. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I'm walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Shielding my chest with an armor of steel, protecting the sensitive parts that I feel. The furnace is roaring, the bellows expand. I am the toughest survivor in the land.
Polishing the surface until it gleams, defending the borders of my wildest dreams. The vulnerabilities have crystallized, a resilient warrior fully actualized. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional. Walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggle, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul. Solid iron, unbreakable, forged in the fire. Ancient cobblestones tonight. Thames River reflects lunar astrological signs. Clairvoyant
shuffle tarot decks gracefully. Crystal balls reveal hidden pasts.
Pub windows display drunken sailors singing. Ghosts wander past brickwork taverns. Fortune tellers predict miserable weather. Constellations aligning properly.
Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows. Owls hoot atop towering clockworks. Wizards wear torn trench coats outside.
Charms dangle off silver bracelets. Astrologers calculate planetary orbits.
Incantations muttered over warm cider.
Voodoo dolls stitched using silk threads.
Ouija boards sliding erratically.
Mediums channel departed spirits. Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast under gloomy skies.
London mystic brewing tea.
Hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Supernatural forces colliding.
Potions boiling within copper cauldrons.
Levitation occurring briefly.
Ectoplasm dripping down wallpapers.
Hocus pocus. Mind bends. Trance deepens. Soul ascends. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Spell finishes. Vision clears. Enchantment lingers. Shuffled the tarot cards looking for a clue. Pulled the hanging man, color deep in blue. Candle wax dripping on the wooden floor. Hearing phantom knocking at the cellar door. I bought an amulet to ward magical trinkets bring no relief.
Consulting the oracle in the midnight fog, listening to the howling of a stray black dog. The crystal ball is cloudy, completely opaque, revealing a tragedy I cannot forsake.
Burn some sage to clear the gloomy room, still trapped entirely inside this tomb.
Supernatural omens flashing in the sky,
even the most powerful enchantments lie.
we try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head. Owl is hooting from the cypress tree, sending a cryptic message down to me. I trace the pentagram deep in the sand, trying to interpret what I can't understand.
Brewing a potion in an iron pot, tying my emotions in a sailor's knot. The palm reader gasped when she saw my lines, told me I was cursed by the ancient signs. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky, even the most powerful enchantments lie. We try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head. distant coastal land.
10 years of silence, strictly dividing our lives.
A stubborn resentment that foolishly survives.
But the ink is smeared,
the penmanship is frail,
indicating that your absolute
health begins to fail.
lying completely still in this hospice bed, rehearsing the apologies I never formally said. The monitor beeps with a lethargic, slow pace, staring at the ceiling,
seeking exceptional grace. I dropped my immense pride, I mailed the confession, hoping to alleviate this lifelong depression.
The stubborn grudges melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality,
embracing the genuine, fragile reality, finding the beautiful healing, the sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest.
I hear the hospital door gently push open wide, tears immediately welling up deep inside. You walk to the mattress, you touch my weak arm, providing an instant miraculous soothing charm.
I look at the wrinkles decorating your face, all the childhood anger is erased from this place. I whisper forgiveness directly into your ear, banish the guilt, banish the lingering fear.
The stubborn grudges melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality,
embracing the genuine,
fragile reality,
finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest. Bitter hostility to rest. Oh.
let go of the anger,
Unclench the tight fists
we finally emerge
from the cynical mist.
the ultimate closure.
Is wonderfully pure,
Love is the absolute.
definitive cure. Hold my hand, close your eyes. No more distance,
No more lies.
peace at last. Finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest. Sweet forgiveness,
Quiet redemption.
rest in peace. cards looking for a clue. Pulled the hanging man, color deep in blue. Candle wax dripping on the wooden floor. Hearing phantom knocking at the cellar door. I bought an amulet to ward off the grief, but magical trinkets bring no relief.
Consulting the oracle in the midnight fog, listening to the howling of a stray black dog. The crystal ball is cloudy, completely opaque, revealing a tragedy I cannot forsake.
Burn some sage to clear the gloomy room, still trapped entirely inside this tomb. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky, even the most powerful enchantments lie. We try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head.
Owl is hooting from the cypress tree, sending a cryptic message down to me. I traced the pentagram deep in the sand, trying to interpret what I can't understand.
Brewing a potion in an iron pot, tying my emotions in a sailor's knot. The palm reader gasped when she saw my lines, told me I was cursed by the ancient signs. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky,
even the most powerful enchantments lie.
we try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head.
Entirely alone, the spirits cannot save us from the weeping night. Throw the talisman up to the sky. Wicked hex, broken charm,
keeping away from the unseen harm.
Mystic tears